Ms. Legalista here. Welcome to the video. You may be thinking now, after watching a few of my videos, that it may just be better for me to just store my money at home under my mattress or under the sofa cushion with all of the fraud and scams that are going on, and how easily it seems that people's money can just be taken out of their bank account and they have so much trouble getting that money back. Well, I want to show you what happened with this lady who had over $80,000 taken from her account. It's a story. And let's talk about this one key thing that she didn't do.
Saying things like you should not keep all your money in one bank, that's not the answer. Where am I supposed to put my money then? The financial institutions are failing in protecting us.
An important warning tonight from a Mid-South woman who says that thieves stole $80,000 from her bank account.
And she says the bank didn't do anything to stop it. Fox 13 Sierra Jordan sat down with the victim, who's now concerned that she may never get her money back.
A woman I spoke to said she had a banking account here at Wells Fargo for 5 years. But when she checked her account statement back in March, she says all her money was gone and there was no way of getting that back.
I would want them to refund or reimburse my money back.
While this woman did not want to be on camera to protect her identity, she did want to speak to Fox 13 to warn you. She says thieves took tens of thousands of dollars out of her Wells Fargo's bank account.
There were two transactions amounting up to over $81,000. It was $81,400 something dollars.
The woman says she only withdrew cash using her debit card 3 times since opening her account 5 years ago. She says the transactions taking money out of her account were transferred electronically last November, but she says she received no alerts or notifications from Wells Fargo.
I couldn't believe that this was happening to me. I wasn't expecting anything to go out of that account. I called the bank immediately.
The woman was told the money was transferred to a Citibank account under her name and Social Security, but with an unknown phone number. She says she does not have a Citibank account and was not notified by the bank her information was being used to open one. She says she was told by Wells Fargo and Citibank that they will not reimburse her the stolen funds.
Saying that if you would have told us within 2 hours, we would have stopped that transaction from happening when they did not even send an alert.
The woman says she only gave her personal information, including her Social Security number and bank account, to at least 2 lenders for when she was buying a new house last September, and to the town she resides in to pay her bills.
Okay, let's stop here and just go over a couple of things, because 2 things sort of come up here. One is they told her they would have been able to stop it if she had responded if she had let them know within 2 hours of the transaction. Well, 2 hours is a short period of time. And unless you have alerts set up, get alerts set up. I have alerts set up on an account. Get alerts set up so that they will let you know every time there is a transaction over a certain amount. You can give them your threshold that you like. So there was no way that she was going to be able to respond unless she's checking her account every 2 hours. If she doesn't have alerts set up, or if the bank doesn't have some sort of process where they say, hey, we think there's something fishy going on with your account, and we are just going to lock it down. I've actually had that happen before, where I was moving some money around and they just like locked the whole account. I'm just like, what is going on? They're like, we're freezing it because it looks like something's going on. And I had to call them and contact them and say, oh, everything is okay. And it proceeded. And so I was really thankful. I've had that happen with 2 different financial institutions. And I was really thankful that they were looking out for that. Some of these financial institutions, they just aren't. I just hear more issues. I hear the same names again and again and again. So that's the first piece. Okay, this sort of time period thing. Unless she has alerts set up, she is not going to be checking her bank account every 2 hours. The second thing is she gave a short list of who she shared her personal financial information with. I think that is where she needs to start looking in terms of where her money went. If you have only shared your information with a small group of people, there is some hacking or scamming. There is something going on in one of those places. And it sounds like she only said 2 lenders and whatever government agency she's using to pay some bills, I think she said. Here's the thing. Usually people who are scamming like this aren't just scamming one person. It might be possible that they're scamming other people too. For instance, if the person is working in this government agency, there might be other people who are having issues. That would be one thing to check into. People who have worked with the same lender, if it was like a local mortgage broker or something like that, start to do a little bit of research. $81,000 is a lot of money to walk away from and not do anything. So I hope she is planning to do something.
She says she doesn't know who stole her money, but what she does know is that her money is gone, and so is her trust in her bank.
I am changing banks. I am not going to ever trust a bank that does not care for its customers.
In Memphis, Sierra Jordan, Fox 13 News.
Now, big banks like Wells Fargo and Citibank are indeed insured by the FDIC, so typically your money is safe. The hangup in this case, though, was the delay between when that money disappeared and when the victim reported it. At the very latest, you have 60 days after your statement is cut to notify your bank of fraud after you receive your statement. Most banks will allow you to sign up for fraud alerts, and that'll let you know about suspicious activity or big transactions if you allow. Fox 13's Your Money advocate Kate Beery recommends you sign up for those alerts and check your balances daily.
All right, that's a lot. That piece about checking your balance daily. I did mention the piece about her, having 2 hours to respond there and they could have done something. But here, the key pieces listed, he just listed them at the end. She waited too long to get notification. She waited too long to respond, to say that this had happened. And here's the thing. So many people now are getting electronic statements delivered. And so they don't even open them up. They don't even go through them to look to see what is going in and out of that account. It's just like they glance and they keep it moving, or they take money out, the balance looks okay. They don't go back to look for small transactions that could indicate that there's an issue. So we got to get out of the habit of letting convenience have us drop our guard down. We still have to be vigilant and have our guards up. And here's this other thing. Sign up for fraud alerts. Already mentioned that. Check balance daily. I don't know who's doing that, but you may not always be in a position where you can check your balance daily. But I do think that it's good to stay on top of that. All right, so that's it. So hopefully you got the gist of this one. And this was another easy one. Just keep an eye on your account. I'm not sure how you put $81,000 in there and never go back to check until months later after the money is gone to make sure that your money's there. And I'm not blaming her. I'm just saying, stay vigilant, stay on top of things. All right. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and peace.